so many vehicles not working, then it means you're outsourcing some of these things that are required because you don't have resources inside. Is it wise for the city to be outsourcing? Which will the city be revising on the issues of resourcing and try to look at the things in-house?
The office has received a lot of complaints around the issue of energy. Many councillors raising frustrations, and it was on those bases that the office felt strongly that probably let's go on a fact-finding engagement so that we appreciate what could be these root causes that are leading to the lack of efficient response in resolving these queries. And I must say that we have a clearer picture of some of the challenges that are prevailing. We may not cover all the depots, but with the sample that we've done thus far, it's quite clear that we need to address the issue of the human capacity, in particular the issue of technicians. Increase the capacity so that as and when there are a number of queries, they are able to dispatch. Secondly, the issue of material. It has been sharply raised with us. Much as you may have the human resource, but if you don't have the material to fix the problem will remain. The issue of fleet, it has been raised with us. So at the core of the challenges, these, in my view, are the three areas that we may have to pay attention to. There is a strong view that as a result of the lack of human capacity, as a result of the lack of material, fleets and tools, the city finds itself relying heavily on the contractors. And there is a risk in that regard which is brought to our attention that at the point where these contractors are not paid, all other queries, they tend to suffer and not be addressed. So if we can address our own internal issues as it relates to the technician, the availability of material, as well as attending to the fleet, we will at least have sufficient capacity to respond to the issues. Our preoccupation is that electricity must be provided with minimal interruptions. We should accept that there will be interruptions, but it should not be such that it is unacceptable and it takes us the longest number of days to fix electricity, because water and electricity, these are the things that they must be provided sustainably. So the issue of responsiveness, we have brought it to the attention of the institution. The political management team, the mayor, the speaker, and myself, we sat in a meeting where we had an engagement with the leadership of the energy department as led by the MMC and some of the officials in that department. We raised sharply the issue of responsiveness by the department itself, to the extent that we've made a proposal that let's have a meeting with all the ward councillors, inclusive of the department, so that we have an honest conversation on what are the factors that are leading to the non-responsiveness by the department. But this visit has actually exposed us to some of the root causes. As I said, it could be the issue that we don't have sufficient technicians. It could be the issue that we don't have enough material available for usage, and it could be the fact that you are sitting with a number of vehicles that are not working, which that on its own becomes a factor on our responsiveness to the issue. So we are going to have a full conversation with the councillors and the department and the relevant leadership to say, how do we best address these issues progressively, appreciating that we don't have all the money to can fix everything at once. But what our communities are expecting from us is that as and when there are challenges of electricity, we should be seen responding in a much more efficient way. we should be able to communicate sufficiently to them on that which we are doing to resolve the issues and the restoration time. I must, however, indicate that some of the things that are brought to our attention are the things that our community members themselves, they ought to fix. The issue of illegal connection. It's a matter that we can't keep quiet about it. Let's address it. Let's appeal to our community members to refrain from illegal connection, subject themselves to normalization, and that everyone else must buy electricity and avoid this thing of illegal connection, because there's overloading, but also people that are connecting illegally, they use that electricity in an uncontrollable way. But more so, it causes a revenue loss for the city. Hence, we're appealing to our communities, let's refrain from illegal connection, let's normalize, and let's all of us contribute towards the buying of electricity.